We got our new Mercedes EQS 450 Plus, and one of the first things I want to make sure to do before, it's my wife's car, her daily driver now, instead of the BMW X7, I want to make sure that we set the trunk opening height so it doesn't hit the garage door. I opened it up without the garage door open, so with the closed, just ceiling height, and we got enough room to clear everything, but with the garage door open like this, how it would be if she's getting groceries out of the trunk or something out of there, it would hit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna open the trunk. If you haven't seen how to open the trunk before on these, you just push at the top of the star. I'll show you in a second. We're gonna open the trunk, and I'm going to put my hand up here at the top and be ready to grab it at the height that I want it to open. My wife's a little shorter, so she probably wouldn't be able to do this comfortably on her own. I'm about 6 foot, 6'1", easy for me to do. So let's see if I can do this while I'm on camera. So we're gonna open it, and I'm gonna grab it right there. It'll stop. That's about the height that I want it to open. Plenty of room, even for me to get in and out. And now that it's at the height I want, what I'm gonna do, you're gonna put your finger on the stop button, the same button that closes the door, and you're gonna hold it till you hear a beep. Hear that beep? So now the height is set. I'm gonna close it, and we're gonna try it once more to make sure it opens and stops at the right height. Cross your fingers. There it is. Tons of space, not gonna hit anything, and you can set it at whatever height you want. And let's close that guy up. And we're all done. Hope this video was helpful for you. We just got this vehicle a few days ago. I'll try to upload a few tidbits of things that might be useful to other EQS owners, or if you're just curious about how certain things function in the EQS. Most of it is pretty typical Mercedes stuff. Main things you're gonna find is some of the interface around the electrical. The car's all electric, so a lot of the differences you're gonna find are around the functionality of it as an electric vehicle. Heavy recharge, normal recharge, or regenerative braking, I guess that's what it's called. The air suspension, pretty typical Mercedes S-Class. You've got sport, comfort, individual settings that change all the shifting patterns and everything else. It doesn't have a dedicated button to raise the car, which I find odd, because it is on air suspension, and I have seen it go up, and I have seen it go down. Right now you can see it's kind of high. At certain times, it lowers itself. I don't know if it has sensors underneath it to raise and lower it, depending on, a curb you're coming up against or what. I like it as far as the look goes whenever it's lower. You can see the giant gap right there right now. It's in a higher mode, maybe because we've got this curb right here. I don't know. Either way, it doesn't have a dedicated raise button, which is odd because it's on air suspension. It's a little goofy looking. Not my cup of tea. Front end looks real weird. Rear looks nice. The little egg shape is interesting. It looks a lot smaller from the outside than it is. It is massive. Front to back, it is longer than the X7. And inside, especially the back seats, there's a ridiculous amount of room. I'll show you guys that. Do a little walkthrough on another video. Anyway, I hope today's video was helpful for you and you learned something new with the trunk. And if you want to subscribe, I'll make a dedicated playlist for all of the EQS videos so that you guys can come back and get notified anytime I upload a new one. So hit that subscribe button below. And if you want to be notified, hit that little bell icon right next to it. In the meantime, I love you guys. I will see you next time.